Right club!
Can't wait for the holidays. I used to be like that until that third Thursday in November 1985. I had waited with ballooning anxiety, counting down 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 more days. It was Thanksgiving, and I felt it was my job to make my husband of 6 years look good. His mother was here from the wilds of Fort Worth, Texas. My prim and proper Jamaican mom was here from New York. And my brother-in-law, well, he lived in LA too, but he never came to visit. Last I heard, he spent a night in jail for stupidly smoking a joint in front of the neighborhood fire station. Me, I had always been a holiday guest, never a host. This was my first time facing a dead gobbler to thaw, scoop out its slimy guts, and roast. But I would tackle my trepidation to make this the perfect holiday. I was on top of things. Side dishes finished the day before. I watched that turkey thaw like a scientist examining global warming in the Arctic. Early Thursday morning, the bird was in the oven. I even had some chicken, just in case, seasoned and ready to go on the grill. My mom had offered to make her special Spanish rice with tomatoes and onions and peppers, but when I pulled the bag of rice from the counter, I saw she looked at it weird. "Is something wrong?" I asked nervously. "Oh no, nothing." But I knew. It was everyday, slow cooking rice. It wasn't Uncle Ben's, the one that was guaranteed to come out perfect every time. My mom never cooked any rice but Uncle Ben's. I can run to the store and get a box of Uncle Ben's. Of course not. I can cook rice, any kind of rice. I left it alone. Now the guys were playing dominoes in the living room, so we ladies went out to the patio to enjoy the day. Well, they enjoyed. I couldn't. I was too busy darting around, anticipating who needed what, silently horrified at a dark smudge on one of the chairs, fixated on this one stray leaf on the ground that I hadn't swept up. Just get through the next 6 hours, I told myself. Now, just as I convinced myself that I would not go get the Windex and wipe that black smirk off the lawn chair, there was a crash from the kitchen. Scuffling sounds and angry men's voices. What the what? We dashed back inside. There, in the middle of my cramped kitchen, were my husband and his brother going to blows. They were both swinging like schoolgirls. I mean, this was not exactly the Thriller from Manila. Loads of 4-letter words were plummeting in my ears. Mother-in-law yelled first, "Y'all stop it right now!" I saw my mom, slack-jawed, looking scared. And then brother-in-law snatched a raw chicken leg out of the bowl on the counter, stepped to and slapped my husband in the face with it. I screamed, "What are you doing?" My husband's face was streaked with paprika onion salt, and a yellow blob of chicken fat was hanging from his mustache. Then he dipped into the bowl himself, fisted another piece of clammy, fleshy, zacky farms, and flung it at his brother. Everybody was now either yelling, ducking, or trying to calm things down. Chicken parts were sliding across the floor. This had to be the fault of my wastrel of a brother-in-law. "Get out," I hissed. "Get the fuck out of my house!" He started to speak, but I cut him off. I'm out of here. And I left. My mom, mother-in-law, the whole harried hysteria of a holiday, I left it right there. I took a walk, a long one, starting up my street 3 blocks, and it was a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. The sun was still up. The light was dispersing into colors, bouncing off windshields and apartment windows, like it does every day. I went west on Wilshire to the La Brea tar pits. Through the fence, I counted the bubbles oozing out of the black tar. The fake mammoth stuck in the muck seemed hilarious to me, but was it like me, stuck? The realization hit me cold, like a piece of wet fowl. I'd spent my entire adult life continually on hold, waiting until the next love, the next 20 pounds lost, the next whatever was still to come. I could keep up that madness, never truly living every day, just pushing past it until 5 p.m., until the weekend, until the next holiday, or I could make a change. Sunset was coming, so I turned towards home. My husband met me at the door. "Forgive me, please," he kissed into my ear. "I'm sorry I disrespected your home," brother-in-law said. The family had gotten everything back in order. My mom took my arm and she whispered, "I don't know why, but only half the turkey was cooked." And of course, my backup chicken had gone down for the count. But so what? We sliced up the left half of the turkey and shoved the rest back in the oven. At table, I shared with everyone all of the little things that had awakened my joy on that long walk. The sights and the sounds and the smells that usually I would put on hold or just push aside. And I promised then to live every day and to appreciate every day. And the everyday rice, not perfect, but oh God, it was delicious. Thank you.